All praise to the mighty Yahweh. So, we're like officially almost 2 years into the pandemic now. And I just don't understand why brothers are not calling a spade a spade. To me, it is self-evident that the jab is the mark of the beast, or at least should be treated and taught as so until further evidence. You know what I'm saying? Um, I find it interesting that most brothers who hit the highways and byways vehemently condemn the jab, yet they won't call it the MOTB. They won't call it the kerogma. It just seems to me that Israel is more interested in clinging to the doctrines that they were originally taught. They're just more interested in the pride of not teaching a new doctrine than they were originally taught, as well as the pride of being right. But it's not really the pride of being right, because see, that's the thing about the truth, and that's the thing about prophecies. The more the Most High allows this thing to play out, the more we see clearly, right? And I want to tell Israel, it's not an L to get a new understanding. Getting new revelation and new understanding is not a bad thing. All praise to the mighty Yahweh. If he didn't give you new revelation and new understanding, you still be a Christian, you still be a Muslim, you still be an atheist, you still be a hotep, you still be a 5%er, you still be a nigger if the Most High did not allow for new revelation and new understanding. Just hear me out, Israel. How is it that 99% of the brothers who hit the highways and byways can condemn the jab, but they won't label it the mark of the beast? You know, you could say, well, the jab is breaking the laws of God. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Cause see, with me, a little bit about my testimony. Before I came into the truth, I was a hardcore Bible Belt Christian. And instead of being out on dates with girls or at football games when I was in my mid and late teens, I would be up at 11 o'clock, at midnight, at 1 a.m., listening to these old white Edomite preachers give their opinion of end time prophecies. And one thing them wicked Edomites taught was that the RFID chip was the mark of the beast. You know, of course we don't trust Esau. Of course we don't know if Esau is ignorant or just woefully trying to keep Jake in the dark, probably a combination of both. But them Edomites used to teach that the RFID chip was the mark of the beast, right? So when I woke up to the truth, I naturally appreciated GMS for always taking the time to acknowledge that the RFID chip was the mark of the beast. Because my understanding of Revelations is that the mark of the beast is a salvational issue and it ain't no coming back from it. That's my understanding of the mark of the beast. It is a salvational issue and it ain't no coming back from it. Kerogma, meaning an actual mark or incision, right? Shout out to Sergeant Yatab of Sicarri. He also said he had a similar testimony. He knew the RFID chip was the mark, so he just, as he woke up, he gravitated to brothers who taught that. Now, fast forward to this pandemic. Now, I don't know the brother. I don't know which GMS camp he's a part of, but there was a GMS dude. He brought out a video early on in the production of the jab where he Edomite. Edomites were concerned on a large scale. Was there going to be a chip in this jab? And supposedly this was the Edomite who was in charge of he basically had a certain responsibility pertaining to the jab, right? And I believe that this was on a mainstream media outlet. And what this Edomite said was that there are no RFID chips inside of these jabs. However, that they are using RFID chips to track the dosages. So the Edomite claimed there's no chip inside of it, but we will track the dosages using them. And we don't trust Esau. Esau's spirit gives him away. Esau's lying through his teeth, right? Fast forward to now, you got people with magnets sticking to them. Fast forward to now, you got Crazy Joe trying to bring down sweeping mandates. Now, again, no camps in Israel are pushing that this jab is the mark, despite the side effects, the deaths, and the mandates. People not being able to buy or sell unless they are complying with it. Now, I gotta give credit to where where credit is due. There is a mighty brother in ATL. I'm not gonna say the brother's name. The organization he comes under teaches that the mark of the beast is essentially sin. Now, if you go back through this brother's channel, it's not on his channel, but if you go back through the ATL chapter of his camp, within the past 60 days, I don't know if the spirit was on him or what, but he kind of veered away from his camp's doctrine, and he literally said that the jab was the mark of the beast while he was street teaching at 5 Points. This is within the past 60 days. Now, so that's it, man. Israel, I love y'all, but there's no shame in getting new revelation or going away from what you want taught, because the devil is coming to kill, and this party is almost over, and we don't have much time to get this thing right, man. And the mark of the beast is a salvational issue. Shalom.